Forced reps are essential to a lifter's journey. And the reason being is because it allows the lifter to understand how much they can actually lift. Now, today we're using a dumbbell flat press here, and we all know that whenever we start to overload this exercise, it gets a little shaky and really unstable. And that's where a good spotter comes in to help the lifter execute this lift and make it a forced rep. Forced rep just means that we're picking up something a little bit heavier that we might not be able to do alone. So that's where a good training partner comes in and helps get that lifter to that next level. For instance, Cam's using a 40-pound dumbbell for this demonstration today. Let's just say that the most he's ever lifted was 35 pounds. And he's really scared to make that jump to the 40s because he's struggled on it a couple times. He's a little fatigued right now. Well, that's where the forced rep comes in with the help of a training partner. So let me show you what this really looks like here. Cam's back here, he's repping out. Let's say we're doing a set of 8, and he's got 3, 4, and he really starts to struggle. He knows he's gonna struggle here, but this is where a good training partner comes in and forces his training partner to get through the lift. I put my hands right around his wrist here to provide a nice stable environment so Cam can execute the push. Awesome. So let's just say he just did 40 pounds there. He wouldn't have been able to do it on his own. And that 35 that he was doing before, yes, he was able to do, but we forced him into a position, gave him a position and forced him to complete that rep by giving him a stable environment. He was scared to go from the 35s to the 40s, but with my help, I gave him maybe 37 pounds, right? We don't have to be there to execute the lift form. We're there to put them in a good, stable environment so they can continue to push through that muscle. And when you're in a good position like that and you can execute the lift, that gives you the confidence to continue to push. A neurological adaptation will happen for a physiological. So now he develops a little more confidence. So next time he goes to pick up weights, maybe he's gonna go, okay, I can do one set of 35s, and I'm gonna jump to the 40s. I might need some assistance, but after a couple sets of forced reps over a few weeks or a few months, or even 6 months or however long it might be, he's gonna have the confidence to go pick up the 40s maybe a few months down the road. And that you'll see the strength curve start to progress. Takes a long time, but you need to force the body into a position to develop. And develop comes from overloading. Of course, this isn't something you're gonna do every day or every workout. This is something that you're gonna implement over time. Let me show you what that looks like one more time. He's back here, and you might start to load up. Let's say he was 35s before, he executed these 40s, and now we're going 45s. And he starts off, and it might be the whole time we're really trying to overload, and I'm holding his wrist the whole time for that whole set. And maybe I'm giving him a little bit more. And he starts to fail down here, and I'm here, and we start to press up, and I'm pulling through for him, and we execute that the entire way through. You don't want to go too heavy and then have the lifter miss and really devalue the exercise we're trying to accomplish here. We're trying to add value to it. We're really trying to execute the entire range of motion, not shorting it. You don't want to go too heavy. So choosing the right weight, going up by 5 pounds, maybe 10 pounds at most. Okay? Force lifts are important to your entire journey. Make sure you implement them throughout your training phase.